Here I am about to throw a tea party, and the guest of honor is missing! Do me a favor and lure our guest to the party, or I'll eat your babies. His name's Question, by the way.
I already forgot about you! You're not worth
Sup. I got a job for you. I got a job. How you doing, boo? Gah! Here I am about to throw a tea party, and the guest of honor is missing!
Or I'll eat your babies. His name's Fleshstick, by the by. Goodbye. There he is. Fleshstick, the guest of honor. You just lure him back to my abode and I'll do the rest.
Another victim! I thought you'd be so tasty! I've got the need to see. Drop kick your baby! Bam! Monster Theater! I can't see the kitty!
I told you not to kill him! Ugh. It's okay. I still love you. Or I'll eat your babies. His name's Fleshstick, by the by. Goodbye. There he is. Fleshstick, the guest of honor. You just lure him back to my abode and I'll do the rest.
Garters or guts? Where's the death? Out! Jump! Look, boys, it's some fresh meat.
Cordially invited, Good job, friendo. Fleshstick's getting sucked through the tunnels as we speak. Let's talk.
Fleshstick's in the men's, getting all pretty for the big occasion. Time for the party! You're gonna be the waiter. Hit Mr. Sparks over there to bring in Mr. Fleshstick. When you're ready to start the party, please smack Mr. Fleshstick in his bitch face. Oh, I forgot to mention, I'm inviting Fleshstick's friends too. Make sure they don't get too rowdy and break the generator.
Hit me! My whole life!
Get me out of here, you bastards! I can't hear you over the sound of Fleshstick's friends. They are being quiet.
Shut up, Tiny!
Please continue to greet Fleshstick's friends in the manner to which you are accustomed. the most extraordinary thing the other day, Sir Reginald. Something about slag experimentation. I forgot the details.
Keely, you better let me out of here or I'll skin you alive!
How dare you interrupt Sir Reginald? Fluffy butt, Sir Reginald. I have heard some salacious rumors about the two of you. Is there any truth to them? Don't be ridiculous, Fluffy butt. You can trust me. I shall never gossip. What do you think, Mr. Flushstick?
Oh, let me loose, you crazy idiot!
Why?
I'm glad you had to watch. Seeing your family go like that made you strong. Like me. Flesh stick.
Another crumpet, Princess. Flushstick, let us discuss current affairs.
Let me go, let me go, let me go!
That's hardly appropriate tea party conversation.
You don't stop electrocuting me, I'm gonna break out of this chair and rip your tongue out with my teeth!
Well, that was quite an enjoyable tea party. Garçon, a word.
The hour is late. Afraid Mr. Flushstick must bid us adieu.
I remember you, kid! You should be dead!
What an interesting point, Monsieur Fleshstick. Mr. Sparse, what do you think?
No! I'm sorry I sold out your family! I'm sorry!
Best tea party ever.
Come back anytime. A fantastic day for capitalism. Caviar and tour. Pleasure doing business. Tell your friends, workers, munitions.
Nap time.
Lou told me there's a train full of money comes around here. Sounds like a job for high explosives, am I right? Am I right? Yeah? No, whatever. I got some boomers in the back. Get them.
bandits used this station to rob passing trains. You're gonna have to use it to steal the bandits' payroll. I love the irony. Use Tina's dynamite to blast the exit gate and block the tracks.
Don't screw with my butt, suckers!
You're all gonna die!
Good. That'll leave the train nowhere to go. Now all you gotta do is signal Hyperion.
Trade request received. Payroll train dispatched.
Great job. The train is trapped.
Exposing cash vaults. Please load iridium shipment onto the train.
Better idea. Put the rest of Tina's explosives on those safes and watch the fireworks. That was awesome.
Conductor distress signal received. Dispatching troops to payroll train number 627.
Get back to Tina whenever you're done dealing with those Hyperion reinforcements, Killer. Good job all around.
I found help, guys!
High quality, low price, and no question.
When you made it rain, I was like, damn!
Feeling overburdened by money?
Nap time!
Trap! I lied! Nobody kills me and gets away with it! Nobody!
I got stuff for everybody! God, it's not
You suck. Them stalkers got digestive tracts that work slower than my brother Uncle's brain.
Robot, attack mode! Respect the robot!
Story. I would have had someone do the same to you if you underpaid me for that whole catch a ride you had. Irony.
Catch-a-ride hacking you did is all in the past. I will definitely not kill you, probably.
Oh, right. Torture. I asked nicely on several occasions to take proper precautions against bacteria on the instruments, but it fell upon idiotic ears. As they cut into my flesh over and over, I would fade in and out of consciousness and whisper to the sea, Philippe. Philippe was so brave. He was so brave for me when the rotary saws began to ply his legs from his body. Clark cried out for his brother, even when one of the torturers inadvertently sat on him and muffled his cries. The last thing Philippe said before he passed on to the great wooden beyond was, I love you, Patty. I love you. And then he was gone.
the dead when you can buy from me?
Vault Hunter. Might not be totally bad after all.
Later, Vault Hunter.
It's lonely here in Sanctuary. Sure, Clork prattles around on the ceiling, but it's hardly the same. Jack has taken so much from me. Jack has taken the only happiness I've ever had in his asinine quest for the warrior and more power. Revenge is as pointless as music, but on this occasion, I will allow myself the revenge. I will allow myself to aid in his downfall. Mark my words, Jack. You're going to die.
Stupid townsfolk around here think I'm their savior just because I was gonna hire you to kill them, but I changed my mind at the last minute.
hallucinations, hunger for violence extravaganza! Tonight, we're gonna watch the Vault Hunter take on the ravenous Waddle Gobbler!
Help!
I'm interviewing the only tour contestant to survive a showdown with the Gobbler! Question time! Oh, looks like we're out of time! We'll be right back after a word from our sponsor! Hey! Get over here so I can whisper some things to you in secret! The tour board of directors made the Gobbler unbeatable, so we need all the contestants and get us a bunch of hits on the EchoNet. But I don't want you to die, because you're cool, and oh crap, I'm not whispering anymore, my bad! You gotta get into the kitchen, kill everybody, and poison the Gobbler's food. Once the poison takes effect, you can kill him. Also, I want him dead so I can eat him! He looks delicious! And we're back! The Vault Hunter's in the kitchen, but today there's a new item on the menu. Murder! Vault Hunter! Kill the chef! Smith here, president of the Torg Corporation. You do well to ignore Torg's instructions if you wish to stay alive. With the chefs dead, we can prepare our own meal for the Gobbler! Get to the freezer! Damn, that door's locked! Let me activate my remote lock-picking program! We do not allow contestants in the meat locker. Leave at once. We gotta choose some meat for the Gobbler's meal. Tug on the tastiest looking scat corpses. This is totally gonna get me fired, and I don't care!
Give me your damn... I'm not up!
My mouth is watering!
Med hypos!
I don't know what you're planning, but I don't like it. Champions, get the Vault Hunter out of my kitchen!
They told me to bring a pail once! You look ill enough to me!
Those dudes didn't stand a chance! You almost feel bad for them, but then you start laughing because you were technically acting in self-defense. Mr.
Scoundrel!
Get to the kitchen!
As president, I demand to know why the hell the Vault Hunter is running around backstage.
Just trying to mix things up.
Your job is not to mix things up. Your job is to flex your muscles and do air guitar solos, idiot.
Words can hurt. Let's get a grindin'. Grinder. Delicious. We're nearly done preparing the gobbler's meal. With the meat prepared, we only need one more ingredient. Deadly poison! Head to the stabber jabber nests. I ran out of explosives, so I'm actually going to open this door remotely without blowing it up.
Fantastic.
Psych!
Tell you, friend.
You know you're following an idiot, yes? Tor created his explosive gun tech, then sold it to us for $12 and a high five. We kept him on purely for PR reasons. But you both outlived your usefulness. Tribute, kill.
When God closes a door, I blow it the f up! Hey, make sure to get a slag weapon on the way. Smack the jabber nest to wake him up. All right, now slag the jabber. Kill it before the slag wears off. Nearly done. I can almost taste the gobbler now. Woo! You got all the glands. Now pop them into the gobbler's dinner, and you'll be ready to fight him.
Why do you insist on being a moron, Torg? This is why you lost a controlling share of your own company. I knew I should have killed you when I had the chance.
Now add the poison glands to the marination vat. Hit that button to marinate the out of that meal. The meal's almost ready. Let's get cooking. Start the conveyor of cookery. That's it. You've gone off script one too many times, Torg. Today's meal is canceled. Chefs, shut down that oven. We can't stop now! Protect the oven! I swear by my abdominal muscles, I will eat the ravenous wild gobbler!
You a fucking...
Robot, attack mode!
Well done, darling.
The chefs want to shut off the oven. Stop them from doing so!
You can spit full.
Picking up my buns! Something hungry this way comes! Shakespeare!
I won't have to give up! Leave us alone!
culinary masterpiece!
Terminated!
Don't let those food snobs destroy our culinary masterpiece! The chefs want to shut off the oven! Stop! Food's done! Go get it!
Enough! The taste is
My taste buds are aflame with the power of 1,000 nuclear bombs! My mouth is watering so much you could drown a small village in my cheeks! The taste apocalypse is upon us! Kill that gobbler, Torg. It'll be your last meal. The board of directors and I can guarantee that.
Carry out and Torg. Don't die. I need your business. Next time you're bleeding to death, just think Dr. Zed.
You know why we made the gobbler invincible, Torg? So you could kill him. After dozens of failed attempts by other contestants, you were supposed to finally kill it on camera while wielding our most expensive guns. You would have looked like a hero. Why be a hero when you could eat one? You are the dumbest person in the world. I paid several other contestants to kill you if the gobbler can, Vault Hunter. You and Torg will pay for your idiocy. Here comes the ravenous Waddle Gobbler! Let's replace this creature's normal food with poison! Let's see if he notices! He took the bait! Now just don't die until the poison takes effect! Waddle Gobbler! The poison's working! It's working! The gobbler is killable! Let the taste apocalypse begin! This is your last chance, Torg. Call this off, or you're out of the company. Whatever! I'll just work for Moxie and blow things up! My grandma's a pretty big fan of yours. Could you go say hi to her?
Oh man, it's the Vault Hunter! You are awesome! Didn't you fight Terramorphous? I fought a big creature like that once. He was a big whale squid with 100 tentacles. You ever thought anything with tentacles? Oh, of course you have. Terramorphous had tentacles. How silly of me. Now, where was I?
I am so sorry!
All right, the whale creature. His name was Blowhole the Apocalypse. I call him the Apocalypse for short. And he attacked my hometown of Tsunami's Edge when I was but a little girl. You ever been to Tsunami's Edge? Great town, nice beaches, great food, and the cost of living is just so low. Even being a single grandmother and working part-time at a scat meat processing factory, I was still able to provide for little Mr. Torg. We may not have been able to afford the finer things in life, like food, but we got by. After all, Mr. Torg and I didn't have anything but one another after that horrible gas leak blew up the iridium mine, killing my son and his lovely wife.
From that day onward, my little Mr. Torg vowed to conquer explosions themselves in an effort to avenge his fallen parents. And oh man, I've forgotten what I was talking about. Where was? Oh right, the blowhole, the apocalypse. So anyway, I was wrestling blowhole to the ground, and I have my bicep curled around his blueberry throat. Blueberry? Sorry, I meant to say blubbery. I've got blueberries on the brain, I guess. I grow them in my backyard. Mr. Torg helped me plant them. Thanks again for that, grandson.
I love you, Grandma!
Anyway, I have my bicep around his blubbery throat, and Mr. Torg starts crying because he really likes whale squids, and he doesn't want to see me hurt one.
They are the princes of the ocean!
So I let the whale go after giving it a punch in the eyeball so he'll remember me, and it swam away into the ocean. And then I had Mr. Torg drive me to the ice cream parlor. He got me Rocky Road, because Rocky Road's my favorite. I'm extremely partial to it. The marshmallows act like little landmines of flavor amidst the battleground of chocolate. What's your favorite flavor of ice cream? Is it pistachio? I bet it's pistachio. Oh, that reminds me! You'll never guess who I saw today! Pistachio the Amazing! He's a magician who studied under Crazy Earl, so he's got that weird mustache, you know, but I saw him make a rack hive disappear. A whole rack hive! I said to Mr. Torg, Mr. Torg, wasn't that amazing? And he said, yes, it was, Grandma. Didn't you say that, high five? You remember saying that?
I remember, Grandma!
And we stood in line afterward and got his autograph, and I thought I had it somewhere around here, but it's probably in the attic. I really ought to go up there and clean it out one of these days. I have so many little keepsakes up there. You're paying attention, right? Say, what's my favorite flavor of ice cream? Oh, so you are listening. How wonderful. You're an even better listener than my old pet rack, Beasto. Beasto was such a sweetie. You ever had a pet rack? If you can tame them, they are the sweetest pet you'll ever have. He used to just sit on my shoulder and bite chunks of flesh out of my neck to pass the time. I still remember the way he used to tweet. I want to go do stuff. Tweet. It was so cute. I had a conversation with him once. I said, Mr. Beasto. He liked being called Mr. Beasto. It made him feel like an aristocrat. I said, Mr. Beasto, you're looking very cute today. And he said, oh, thank you. That's so nice. Or he tweeted in a way that made me know that's how he felt. And then he lowered his little head like he was taking a bow. It was adorable. Beasto was my third pet rack. First I had Woody. He got hit by a train. Then I had Anita. She got shot up trying to take vengeance on the train that killed Woody. And then I found Beasto making little poops on the windmill outside our house. After Mr. Torg and I wrestled her to the ground, I did a flying pile driver off a nearby tower tree. Got him straight in the spine and brought him down. We brought him in and fed him some skag steaks until he decided he loved us. I still miss Beasto sometimes. He just died of old age. Racks don't live much longer than a few years, but I treasured the time we had together. Poor Mr. Torg. When Beasto died, he cried for a week. The kids made fun of him at school, but I told him not to pay them any mind.
Being in touch with your emotions is not a character flaw!
That's right, high five. Is something wrong? You look confused, Vault Hunter. Oh, you probably haven't heard anyone call Mr. Torg high five before. The world may know him as Mr. Torg, but the Flexingtons always refer to him using his middle name. It's a Flexington family tradition, after all, to use your grandfather or grandmother's name as your own middle name. And my husband, High Five Flexington, God rest his soul, was the best grandfather Mr. Torg could have asked for before he passed. He taught Mr. Torg dang near everything he knew about firearms. Without High Five's teachings, I don't think the Torg Corporation would exist at all. Gosh, I still remember the first gun Mr. Torg tried to make after his parents died. A Jacobs shotgun with a stick of dynamite attached to the barrel. Torg nearly blew his face off, but he got up, dusted his mustache off, and swore that by the time he reached the age of 11, he would make a gun that fired explosions without killing the operator. And by golly, he did! It took a couple of dozen prototypes before he got the right combination of gun parts and explosives right. But once he did, woo-wee! I'll never forget the plume of smoke that used to be in my neighbor's homestead. They were jerks, though, so it's okay. Gosh, I've been talking your ear off for some time, haven't I? It's so kind of you to listen for this long. I've taken up too much of your time already. Please don't feel like you have to stick around any longer. As a matter of fact, take this for giving this old woman something. Woo! You're even more attractive than Mr. Torque said you were. I've got another story for you, but I'd like to tell it to all of your friends at once. An old lady like me has to save her voice, you know. Oh, you still want to talk with me? How incredibly sweet of you. Say, you'll never guess who I saw today. Captain Scarlet. She was robbing my retirement home with a few other brigands, and I recognized her from her wanted poster, and I said, "Oh, hey, you fought the Vault Hunter, didn't you?" And she bowed all elegantly and said something like, "Indeed, I did, madam," and said that you were really good at fighting, and that you beat her fair and square. She didn't seem to harbor much of a grudge about it. Nice girl. You should think about meeting up with her again if you're not shacked up with anybody, you know? I mean, of course, you probably are. Gorgeous hunk of a Vault Hunter like you. I bet you're beating away suitors left and right. Huh? You're blushing! Oh, I can keep seeing you. Mr. Torch is so sweet. He used to go to parties in high school and just stand in the back without talking to anybody.
I am an introvert!
I tried to tell him, I said, don't worry about chasing love. If you chase your dreams, then love will follow. See, that's the thing people don't get. You watch Echo films and they're just awful. They teach you that the only way to be with someone is just to pursue them over and over until they decide they like you. In reality, you know when you like someone almost immediately. You can't really convince somebody to fall in love with you. You just look like a stalker. But if you do things that you're interested in, like making guns that explode or killing mercenaries, then people will see that confidence and skill you have and they'll be attracted to you. There's always a fine line between that kind of confidence and narcissism, you know? There's nothing worse than somebody who wants to be famous. I remember when Mr. Torg first sold his weapons tech to that board of directors, he was pretty egocentric for a while, taking pictures of himself and posting them to the EchoNet all the time, trying to hobnob with every celebrity that used his weapons. He came back home one day with a supermodel under each arm, and I said, "Mr. Torg, what are you doing? You've lost sight of who you are. It's been weeks since you actually created a new gun," I said. And it was true. He'd been more obsessed with being well known for doing something great than with actually doing something great.
It was a dark point in my life.
Thankfully, High Five listened to me and got to work on what would eventually become the Kerblaster. You a fan of the Kerblaster? That was always my favorite. That and the Flacker, which I know a lot of people hate. But there's more to combat than just brute efficiency in this old lady's eyes. Style counts for something. And there's nothing quite like filling the air with tiny little explosions. It's like a fireworks show, except the deaths aren't as sad and unexpected. Actually, that reminds me, now that you're here, I wanted to throw some ideas at you for feedback. I'm a playwright in my spare time, and I'm trying to write a story about an up-and-coming tournament fighter who tries to find love in a gladiatorial arena. And I figure you've got a lot of experience, so your feedback would really be valuable. So the play is called Broken Hearts and Broken Necks. Scene 1. Fade in on an arena just after a battle. Body. Lone warrior standing in the middle of the scene. Spotlight illuminating the blood.
Present for you. Here you go.
The bravest, the most invincible warrior this galaxy has seen, for I am Valkyrie, scourge of the gladiatorial games! Exhort Valkyrie, as she shakes her head in despair. From stage left, enter Nodo, a janitor with a heavy heart and an even heavier conscience. He begins sweeping the body parts into a bin, which is colored green, and remember that because that's a symbol of the color that will come out, until melancholy overtakes him. Drops his bush probe to the floor and falls to his knees before delivering a heart-wrenching soliloquy. The blood cannot be washed away. Not before and not now. Even as I attempt to escape the past which haunts me still. Must I live forever as a fraud, sweeping up the trash of others to hide my shame and avoid my pursuers? Must I forever remain on the periphery of joyful combat, ever watchful but never participating? With the clatter of Valkyrie re-enters from stage right. Good morrow, lowly janitor. I heard a noise and thought it worth investigating. Oh, great Valkyrie, 'twas nothing but the wails of those souls you released from their bodies tonight. Souls that wail in agony as they fly upward to Valhalla. Fools! What have they to wail about? Their agonies are over, ended at the point of my sword. Mine, however, have only yet begun. For it is lonely at the time, and an unchallenged life is a boring one. No doubt, aside. If only I were able to tell her my true identity, I would give her a fight she would not soon forget. Back to Valkyrie. Yes, ma'am, boredom is the true tragedy. May you one day find challenge in combat. Stupid. Nodon picks up a giant two-armed bastard sword with almost no effort. Valkyrie, listen. What is this? Extra. Stage life. Valkyrie. What strength this janitor possessed? Who is he to pick up a bastard sword with two fingers? What hidden power does he hold? What secrets does he keep? I will endeavor to.
Those midgets aren't gonna blow their own
in
heads
the hopes
off.
that our swords may cross in battle. Excellent. End of scene. Scene 2. The interior of the governor's house. The table is set with myriad teas and biscuits. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't even ask you for the feedback on the first scene. Did you like it?
Shot himself in the foot just to break the monotony. Don't know why that comes to mind right now.
Oh, wonderful. I'll continue then. Scene 2. The governess enters from stage left. Governess. I refuse to respond to these absurd accusations. Her husband looks at her quizzically. Governor. And what accusations may those be? Governess. Actually, you know what? I don't think I'm ready to get feedback on the play yet. But what about you? What are you up to? Tell Grandma Flexington all about it. I bet you've had some amazing adventures. Mr. Torg told me about the time you all played bunkers and badasses together. He said it was one of the most fun and welcoming experiences of his life.
Grandpa! You're embarrassing me!
Sorry, sweetie, but really, you and the Vault Hunters are his first real pals. It wasn't easy for Mr. Torg to make friends at school when he had facial hair at age 8, pecs at 8.5, and dead parents by age 9. People found him intimidating. But I told him that he should be thankful for the fact that he looks different. Anyone who wouldn't be friends with you based on appearance wouldn't be a very good friend anyway. But he really does like hanging out with all of you. Most people these days want Torg to pose for pictures or blow something up by flexing at it. It's not often he gets to sit down and play games with people. Oh, speaking of games, did you play Going Back to the House yet? It's a new echo simulation about exploring a log cabin you lived in when you were a kid. There's no violence or anything. You just walk around looking at cereal boxes and remembering people you made out with. I really like where echo sims have gone in the past few years, don't you? There seem to be a lot more of them with interesting things to do beyond shooting people. And the writing has gotten so tight and concise. For instance, did you ever play The Samurai's Marker? The whole game's story was delivered through haiku. Did Zero write it or something? No, I'm just joshing. I know you're too busy for that. But oh yeah, I was playing at the end of the pointed gun last night on my Echo Sim player, and wow, is that funny. It's about a guy who punches people and smacks himself in the face with doors. Easily one of the best punch-related comedy sims ever. But oh, I'm really looking forward to this game called Robot Hunter Assault Squadron, which is this big randomized survival game about throwing bottles at trees and accidentally scaring birds. In the demo version, I scared a bird so hard it died. 10 out of 10 in my book. But what kind of things do you do for fun? You play any sports? You look like you might be into some of the more extreme stuff, like spine hurdling or psycho head volleyball. I knew an athlete a lot like you when I was younger. Her name was Nijo, and she was especially gifted at the giblet toss. That's an old pastime we had back when I was younger. Idea was you punch a convict, and then see how far you could make their viscera fly across a big field. You got points based on distance and the size of the viscera. She won the final round of the giblet toss championship by getting a left eyeball to cross the 300-meter mark. They said she was juicing with iridium, but I think they were just angry that she dethroned the reigning champ, misogynistic Jeff. People really liked him for some reason. Hey, what's your favorite food? Mine's burgers, personally. People look at you like you're a pleb or something when you say you like burgers, but just think of all the things you can do with them. You can change out the patty, play around with the toppings, change what sides you have. You ever have a burger with veggie chips? Gosh, I all but forgot about fries for about a year after I discovered the veggie chip combo. And I'm not a vegetarian or anything, but those veggie patties they make on the more upper class worlds are crazy good. Better than real meat if you cook it right. Mr. Torg tried to be vegetarian once after he saw a fluff bear get run over by a truck. How long did you last again?
12 seconds!
Barely even finished the word vegetarian before he lunged at a skag shoe I was holding in my left hand. Nearly lost a finger. Granted, he's always been partial to skag shoes or skag bacon. Don't know why, since I always felt like skags tasted like old tires and vomit. But to each his own. Taste is a funny thing. People say your taste buds get more refined as time goes on, but they actually get worse and worse. So when Mr. Torg used to refuse vegetables as a kid, it's because he was actually tasting how awful they were. When we old folks eat vegetables, we're only okay with it because we can't taste all the gross vitamins and stuff. Granted, vitamins are what have kept me going for as long as I've been going. You get enough B12 in your system and you can headbutt a freight train without so much as a bruise. That reminds me, I need to get my pills ready for the rest of the week. I have one of those little metal containers split into different sections for each day. It's really helpful. And the sides are sharp enough that I can use it to ward off burglars if I need to. What else do I have to do this week? Probably head to the bazaar, pick up some frozen spider flanks. Gotta bring my coat, though, because it gets kind of chilly in the section. What else do I need? Oh, I need Schwartzman's candy drops. Gosh, those are delicious. They're so smooth and sweet. Just thinking about them, I could go for them right now, couldn't you? Do you think you could go find me one?
Fine day, full of opportunity. May it keep you safe. Come back anytime.
That's a Schwartzman candy drop. Grab it for me, will ya? Oh, I can taste it already. Bring it back here and I'll finish my story.
I'll eat this later while sitting by the fireplace telling Mr. Torque stories of days gone by. There's just nothing like a good roaring fireplace, is there? Something healing and safe. Maybe that's why our family likes explosions so much. They're basically just big fireplaces. Every explosion feels just like coming home. Oh, maybe that'd be a good slogan for the Torque Corporation. Don't you think, High Five? Ah! Oh, don't be silly. It's a wonderful slogan and you know it. I used to come up with slogans for a living when I was in my teens. I came up with the jingle for Professor Gunsight's Can't Miss Scopes. How'd it go again? Oh, yeah. If you try to shoot but you miss a lot, then give Professor Gunsight Scopes a shot. Ha! And then they played a gunshot sound effect and someone going, ah! It was cute. But gosh, I've been talking for a while now, haven't I? Thanks for bringing your friends to listen to an old woman ramble for a while. I can't tell you how great it is to have somebody new to talk to, especially a vault hunter. Oh, and one more thing. No, actually, that could probably wait. Just something about vaults and the end of the universe. Anyway, here. I always spoil my friends, just like I spoiled my grandson. Enjoy it!
Look at that.
Conversation! Ow!
third place. Third place. I built a robot that can turn human beings into jelly with the push of a button. And Doc What's-His-Face gives me third place in the planet-wide science fair. At least around here, people appreciate my talents.
It's the vault hunter they've been talking about. Oh, Jack could kill.
Please insert any donated organs into the receptacle below.
Salutations once again. Welcome to Bomb Island, Pandora's #1 vacation resort. After Lilith and the others arrive, our Fertility Day festival can begin. Come find me, will you?
Hey, killer. Go ahead and get the Fertility Fest started without us. Brick's still packing, and Mordecai's trying to shove his bird back into its cage.
Talon! Talon! To get in the cage, I'll feed you a skaghead, eh?
Where's my tuxedo t-shirt? It's a t-shirt, but it looks like a tuxedo. Or where's the slow dance?
Vault Hunter, I'll get back to you.
Well met. I've distilled some homemade liqueur.
We shall party until the break of dawn, as they say. Let me get the door for you. I initially came to the Donic Isles to find some rare beasties using Varkid tracking. Say, did you know that this island is said to house a former enemy of Brick Mordecai?
Lilith? It's enough to... Oh, dear!
Guys? Something just took the camera lock.
So, I can stop packing then.
Mordecai, any ideas?
Maybe. Look around. Did Hammerlock leave anything behind? Anything with his scent on it?
Well, it looks like Hammy left some whiskey.
Perfect. Alright, you gotta get that booze to a Varkid egg. First, find an injector. Good. Now inject Hammerlock's booze into a Varkid pod. It'll track the scent for you.
Using a Varkid to track smells? You sure that'll work?
No question. Blood did it, and I'm teaching Talon now. In a couple weeks, he'll be able to track you and Lily anywhere.
Wait, you're teaching Talon to track us?
Yeah. Borrow some of your old shirts you don't use anymore, tear them up, give them to Talon so he can track the scent. Like Drake's weird tuxedo t-shirt thing.
That was my dressy clothes!
Alright, now inject some of Hammerlock's booze into the egg. When it hatches, it'll lead you right to Hammerlock.
Let me see the stats.
Damn! Just born and already blitzed out of its mind.
That Varkid's living the dream.
Make sure to follow it. See where it leads you.
Oh, I haven't seen Talon since his feathers grew in. Oh my god, he is so cute!
He's not cute, he's a badass. But yeah, be gentle. I think he likes you.
Aw, are you sure? Because he is biting pretty hard. Ow, 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 ow! Ooh, he's drawing blood.
Oh crap, I'll get him off.
No, he's too cute. Ow. I love him.
Damn, girl, you weird as hell.
It appears I'm being dragged through a series of tunnels by some monstrously large beast. A rescue would be appreciated, but sadly isn't mandatory. Circle of life, all that.
Let's see what we got here.
Got some health here.
Hooray!
I think you injected him with too much Hammerlock juice. Probably why he went crazy. Might want to go a little easier on the dosage next time. You gotta find another Varkid and inject him with some more of Hammerlock's scent.
Follow that thing and it ought to lead you to Hammerlock.
Let's hurry it up, Varkid dude. My man's waiting on me.
Looks like it crawled into that tunnel thing. See if you can find a way to follow him.
That's definitely a transit tunnel, but it's powered down. Maybe check out the water wheel they got. If you get that running, it'll turn on the power.
Hey, guys, where's Mordecai's rack ale? I can't find...
I threw him out.
What? You quit drinking.
Yeah, can't raise talent while I'm half in the bag, you know?
Aw, that is so cute. You put the needs of little Talon before your ow. He's biting me again. Ow, 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 ow.
Talon, bad. What you want, buttheads? Eat a beer bottle. If you want access to Crazy Earl's crazy water wheel, you better wet my beak and deal with some pirates that have been saying mean crap to me. That one insulted my mustache. Nobody insults Crazy Earl's crazy mustache. Them pirates started talking smack after I tried to cuddle with one. But whatever, Crazy Earl's all about cuddling.
Autogun deployed!
Get your old stinky ass back here and I'll let you into the crazy water wheel. There, the water wheel's open. Now get out of here and don't never come back.
Powered up the transit tunnel. Just head through there and you should be able to reach your booze-sniffing Varkid on the other island.
See you real soon.
I miss you!
I just realized, you ever watch those, animated Echo series about dudes with swords? They always eventually do an episode where they just go to the beach and hang out. This is like our beach party episode, isn't that cool?
No, it is not.
Quick update. I'm being tied up by the psycho villagers of the Isles. You won't believe it, but I'm to be sacrificed to the son of Cromorex.
Chromo what? That's not his name.
Oh, right. You never met Cromorex. He was a big-ass crab worm we fought up the gate at General Knox.
Man, we killed him so many times. The memories.
Bolt Hunter, I believe these savages are attempting to summon the son of Cromorex as I speak. Hey man, don't call me a savage! Oh, you speak English? I thought I graduated from Uniform University with honors! Check your privilege, dick!
Looks like the dosage might have still been too high. I don't know. Honestly, just making this part up as I go. Alright, Varkid should be somewhere on this island. Just find it and it'll lead you to whatever the hell took Hammerlock. Ah, damn. You better find another way across.
That's right, start running!
Ooh, that looks like a big one. Inject that egg with Hammerlock scent and the Varkage right to our mustachio friend. Awesome. Just follow him to Hammerlock.
Bizarrely, the son of Cromorax hasn't harmed me. Mayhaps it merely wants vengeance on the Vault Hunters who killed its father.
Well, the resort owners just quarantined the island, so he'll have to settle for dying at the hands of a totally new group of Vault Hunters.
Crap! The conditioning wore off. Kill the Varkid. It's no good as a bloodhound anymore.
Hey, guys, remember that ledge in Cromorax's lair?
Oh, man. The ledge.
Yeah, we could shoot him from there, but he couldn't hit us. So good. So good.
Ah, pearlescence.
Hi-ho! Seems I'm to be sacrificed to this beast.
Could you look down below for some sort of crank, mayhaps? Something to lower me to the ground? Oh, how gorgeous! Look upon the majesty of the son of Cromorax!
Perhaps you should deal with this beast before you tend to me.
That's my slam!
That was awesome. Wasn't that awesome, Talon? Yeah, that's a good boy.
It appears the sins of the crab-like father were quite viciously visited upon his crab-like son. Please save me when you're ready. Still restrained. Up here. Oh, dear.
Oh. Lovely. Thanks for that bit of life-savemanship. Though I must admit, being restrained in that particular way was not entirely outside the scope of things I find enjoyable. There's nothing quite like witness. Hi-ho! For your next quest, I require...
Shut up! This is Sparky Flint, son of Captain Flint, and I have summoned 6 people you Vault Hunters have wronged. Together we will have our revenge! Now please find the first assassin somewhere on the island so that we may have our revenge. Sergeant Jarter, because he remembers you. How you deserted your post and went AWOL. He's ready to face all you Vault Hunters. Don't keep him waiting! He's been blown up by a remote bomb!
At ease, soldier.
Look, whatever. I've got 5 more people here looking forward to killing you jackasses. My support group, Victims of Vault Hunters, booked a conference here the same weekend you did, and we're all just aching to get back at you jerkwads. Just do me a favor and find the next guy who's gonna kill you, because he's not responding to my messages.
The natives are muttering something about a warrior from the sky near their village. Perhaps you should investigate.
Marcy Holloway, because her Uncle Grill certainly does. He's here to avenge his niece in the most violent way possible. So, you know, be ready for that.
Ah, yes, I've seen one of these totems before. You'll need to offer a sacrifice to get past it. I recommend a mask from one of their witch doctors. I'm sure those chaps wouldn't mind loaning you one.
From the sky? Did his transit shuttle malfunction, or what the hell? Man, who the hell is killing all of my would-be assassins? Whatever, I got more. Go meet the next one!
I'm hearing EchoNet reports that someone's feeling ill at the local watering hole.
like this next dude. He's a siren tracker named Mordo Sophis, father of brother Steven Sophis, that dude you ganked back in Athenas. And boy, oh boy, is he just itching for vengeance.
Unfortunately, the regular path is closed for repairs. You'll have to find an alternate route. Perhaps the machinery surrounding the water wheel could give you a boost?
Whatever, I got 3 more VOVH members, victims of Vault Hunters, still itching to kill you. Find the next one.
Sucker Winnie!
Tomo arigato, suckers!
The next guy you're looking for is named Blendo, and he wants to kill Salvador in order to avenge, everyone. You killed his entire bandit clan, Sally. All 150 of them. Hanged? What? Who would... So angry! Oh. Whatever. 2 assassins left, but they're probably dead as hell. Next guy. He's probably freaking dead already. His eye appearing? Yeah. Great. Figures. Oh, there you go. I got 1 assassin left, Jagoffs. Just go find his corpse already. So yeah, I got no idea what's going on with this last guy. I think he wants Zero dead, but I didn't really understand anything he said. Surprising no one, he's dead too. I swear I am gonna figure out who did this.
That's weird.
Whatever, I'm done getting chumps to do my dirty work. You find me, and I'll kill you myself for what you did to my dad. My dad was an asshole, but that doesn't mean you had to kill him.
Now die!
Come on back, everyone. I've just received 6 text messages over the EchoNet, each addressed to one of you fine Vault Hunters. I imagine you'll want to hear them.
Oddly, these messages lead me to believe that the deaths of those 6 would-be assassins were bizarre coincidences acted upon by 6 separate allies of yours. Here, this message was addressed to you.
Hola, kid. I saw some bounty hunters were coming for you, so I hired the resort staff to take care of them. Sincerely, I love you, Abuela.
Perhaps if you bought more quality Hyperion munitions, you would not need to use the quality Hyperion station so
overburdened by money.
Welcome to Hallowed Hollow, the only community for Pandora's exiled and retired undead. I'm the town's lookout, TK Baja. Why don't you come on and find me, would you? Just follow the sound of the blind redneck zombie's voice.
Lately, a real sourpuss named the Pumpkin Kingpin's been hassling the townsfolk. They're so scared these days, they won't even step outside. Why don't you get out there and give them the old 1-2 for me?
Should be in that clearing on the other side of that gate. Oh, horseradish. The Kingpin must have cast a locking spell on this gate. You're gonna need an enchanted skeleton key. Why don't you dig up some graves and let's find ourselves some enchanted bones, you hear? Dagnabbit. Folks buried there must have been normal type people. We're gonna need the bones of wizards to create a working skeleton key. Keep on looking. That looks like an enchanted skeleton right there. Why don't you give him a wallop, and you should be a step or two closer to making a skeleton key. That's one of the enchanted bones you'll need. Once you find the others and make the key, you'll be able to go toe-to-toe with the Pumpkin Kingpin himself. Yeehaw! You done found another enchanted skeleton. I haven't been this happy since that time I got killed. Only one more bone piece left, and then you can make yourself a skeleton key. Why don't you drop him quicker than an uncomfortable subject at a family dinner? Alright! Now that you've got all the enchanted bones, why don't you head to the blacksmith's and forge yourself a skeleton key? While you're there, tell Sully the blacksmith that I said hi. Hammer to make the key. Now, where could he be? Sully? Hey, Sully! You got a customer over here? Oh, there he is! Why don't you ask him for his hammer, would you? I'm sure he'll hand it over if you ask him nicely. Sounds like you two are done talking, huh? All right. Now, smack those bones together and forge yourself a skeleton key.
One thing!
Ah, but I want to use them both.
Now that you've got the key, you can find the Pumpkin Kingpin's lair and make the rivers run orange with pumpkin guts. Huh. This is definitely where the Pumpkin Kingpin lives, but he ain't here. Must be sleeping underground or something. Oh, I bet if he flooded the area, he'd probably have to come up for air. Go on and head to the windmill. Windmill ain't working, is it? Oh, great horny toads. Those abominations there were made by good old Dr. Zed. Speaking of which, have you seen Zed or Ned lately? What about Ted? Oh, wait. I'm so sorry. We ain't supposed to talk about the Forbidden Brother. My bad. The Spikos and Scrat tell legends of the creature who kicked him out of the Iridium Blight. Said there was a real big, small, or normal-sized man or woman, and that there was 1 to 4 of them. The legends are pretty vague. Windmill's going, so the blood's pumping, and everything's ready for a final showdown with the Pumpkin Kingpin. Whenever you're ready, just head back to the Kingpin's domicile. That windmill powers our hemoglobin pumps. Got a few vampires in town, and, well, they make milkshakes out of blood. I had one once. It was all right. Hollow is safe once again. Come on back for your reward whenever you want, old pal.
coming on by, stranger. As payment for my watchfulness, I asked the town folks for my favorite candy, sugary brain bites. I ain't been able to collect any, though, since my Tommy polio started acting up again. Could you make the rounds for me and maybe bring me back as much brain-flavored candy as you can? Sweet baby guns! I've been trying to wean myself off actual brains for a while now, and those candies there sure do the trick.